forget to like and subscribe.
And hit the notification bell
so we can go to college and get more knowledge.
Welcome back in the place to be. It's me, Corey, with the CBDC Assets Group. China wants to buy more oil from Saudi Arabia, and that could eat away at the dollar, a think tank strategist says. China is willing to import more oil from Saudi Arabia, President Xi Jinping said Friday. That could spur de-dollarization if Saudi Arabia agrees to accept Yuan payments. This trend is already beginning, a think tank strategist said. I question the person who wrote this and the think tank strategist because it's not very hard to tell what China's plan is. China is the largest consumer of crude oil, and Saudi Arabia is the largest producer of crude oil. Once they agree to unite and make payments in the yuan instead of the dollar, the downfall of the dollar is inevitable. China has the long view, and if you pay attention to the news and the trends in the news, you can see China hasn't varied from their plan at all. This has been their goal, to destroy the U.S. petrodollar and its reserve currency status. Pay attention to the news narratives. China is buying Russian oil at a bigger discount using yuan as price caps loom. The last article was December 9th. This is December 2nd. And Chinese oil refiners have bought Russian oil cargoes at a steeper discount than just 2 weeks ago, according to Bloomberg. Those purchases were made in yuan rather than the U.S. dollar and financed through local banks, per the report. There's a price cap that the UN and America have put on by December 5th for each barrel of oil. So China is buying it at a discount in advance because they know that as long as they purchase it before that date, it will meet the requirements to be shipped at that rate. The messaging is clear. China is making moves to dethrone the U.S. dollar as the global reserve currency and replace it with the yuan. We know China bought oil from Iran with the yuan in 2012. They bought the oil, according to Iran's ambassador to the United Arab Emirates. They were purchasing oil in order to get around the U.S. sanctions on oil. China is the number one purchaser of Iranian crude oil exports, buying $30 billion each year in crude oil. In 2018, China started taking, quote, their first steps to pay for oil in the yuan. China not only purchases oil from Iran, but they purchase oil from Russia and Angola as well. Unipec is a trading arm of Asia's largest refiner, Sinopec, and they have already inked a first deal to import Middle East crude oil priced against the Shanghai crude futures contract. They're moving away from the global dollar standard. It's important to know what's going on in the world outside of America because this will help shape the politics and the legislation that will affect us in the future. These are things that we should be paying attention to. Like and subscribe if you want more. See you on the next one.